up, everybody? It's your boy Heems, and guys, we are back with another reaction video. Today, our suggestion comes from the homie Chris Baratus. And he said you should definitely do a reaction video on the fan film Star Wars Legends Legacy of the Force, which is based on the expanded universe novel Invincible, written by Troy Denning. But guys, before we go further, guys, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to your boy at Heemscast Gaming. Share the video, share the channel, spread the love, guys. I greatly appreciate it. To anybody want to watch me stream, I stream Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Play starts between 8:15 and 8:30 p.m. Weekends are open schedule, so anything goes. I'm on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Trovo, and DLive. I stream on all 5 platforms at the exact same time. Reaction videos are as early as 5 a.m. to 1 p.m. with a minimum of 1 to 2 videos at a time to 5 or 6 or more, given your boy's work schedule. For my current work schedule, guys, I'm working between 6 to 8 days a week. So with that, we may scale down on content and or take a day off. December's coming up, guys, and for the first week or two, your boy is going to be on vacation. So with that, guys, look out for more current content, more reaction videos. It's about to go down. To anybody I've missed and to all the lists that I have, guys, I'm going to do my best to go right through them. So anybody, if I overlooked you or if you're not on the list, give your boy a gentle reminder and I'll make sure to knock your videos out next. Without further ado, to everybody, let's check this video out. That real quick. Use the Moths of the Imperial Remnant. I like that they're doing this so far. One thing I've noticed, so opposes this plan as it threatens the lives of the secret child. Meanwhile, Cadus. Ooh, I can't wait. Her twin brother. Yes, I remember that. This is gonna be nice. Definitely gonna be that one. All right. Already off the bat, just for this to be a fan film, like the ships, the Imperial ships and everything, it looks nice.
This is gonna leave a bruise, isn't it?
Probably.
Way more than a bruise. I think this requires like a plastic surgeon, you know, nose and everything.
Trovo JTC. Gracious. Even in victory.
Hello, Murda. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're alive.
If you want to call it that.
Look, I'm sorry about what happened on Nickel 1, but I thought you were dead.
Might have been nice if you checked. Could have put a bolt through my head. Spared me this.
You're paralyzed. No. Murda, I'm sorry. I can't get you out of here.
I know who you came for. What I can't figure out is what you're doing here in the first place.
I may have gotten played. If I make it, I'll come back for you.
If you make it, I'll be so happy I won't care.
That's funny.
But there's something you should know. It might help you with Kitus.
Thanks. I'll take all the help I can.
You have to do some things for me. If you survive, I mean. You have to promise.
Maybe. What did you have in mind?
You have to warn Babuir.
I like that they have Darth Kitus than Kylo Ren. That was a better, yeah, that was definitely a better name. And definitely the way he was written in the novel was much more better compared to what the movie had illustrated.
Moffs took some of my blood. They've designed a nano killer for him.
Okay. I could do that.
You have to... You have to tell him that he deserved it. That he did this to me.
Okay. I can do that too, Murda, but are you sure you want me to do that?
That's a lot of requests right now.
No. But I can't. Your brother was right about one thing. He did this to me.
Kitus? My brother Jason did this to you? Or Fett?
Babuir. It was a death mission. He sent us on a death mission. Promise.
If I make it, I promise.
Good. And the last thing. It's easy.
Damn, more requests? Damn.
No. Murda, I'm not going to do that. Even if I don't make it, your grandfather...
Tina, it's not for that. When they wake up, I'm going to need a way to keep them quiet. For you.
Good point. Thanks.
You're welcome.
I thought you said he was paralyzed.
Now, think about your brother. He underestimates you.
It's not really news, Murda. Maybe not even true. He's stronger in the Force than I am. All I've got on him is the Mandalorian commando training that you and Fett put me through.
And that's enough to get the job done. He's delusional. He's convinced you couldn't have taken his arm. At least not alone. He thinks Luke was with us.
Maybe Luke was there.
He wasn't. I was conscious most of the time and I didn't see him. Now, get out of here. You've only got an hour until my next meds are due.
Sure you don't have any other requests? Just saying.
I don't want you as a roommate.
No, probably not. We'd likely kill each other.
I like the interaction though. This is actually
May
pretty
the
good.
Force be with you, Murda.
That's pretty cool.
Sure, Jedi. Shoot straight and run fast.
Yeah, I gotta talk to my urologist about that.
Crifing Mandalorians.
Is that supposed to be Cadus? Is that okay? This is cool. It's cool. He definitely looks like Luke, a mix of Luke and Anakin at the same time. They said at one point Darth Caedus actually got to the strength of Darth Vader. According to his own, according to Luke himself.
Jason Solo. I wondered why I hadn't been interrogated yet. Obviously, you were saving all the fun for yourself.
It's Caedus now, Prince Isolde. Darth Caedus.
And the reason you haven't been interrogated yet has nothing to do with fun. We have other means of locating the Jedi base. So I saw no need to impinge on your dignity.
How very considerate of you. Not what I expected from child-stealing scum. You'd already taken Tenelka's arm. Not that you've fared any better recently. My daughter, Jason. Her child. How dare you? My granddaughter.
We all make mistakes. I'm sure you'll come to appreciate that in time now, if you will please come with me.
I don't think so. Whatever it
I
is.
wasn't asking.
Woo!
Please don't consider my respect an act of weakness, Prince. That'd be one of those mistakes I just mentioned.
They just said, I just really need you to move. I mean, damn.
Of course. It seems I'm entirely at your disposal. May I inquire as to where you were taking me?
To join your crew aboard the Beam Racer. I'm afraid you'll have to depart during the middle of battle. We've almost broke through.
The setup in the background, the scenery, this all looks so damn perfect and it's very fine and detailed.
Once you're clear of us, you should be safe enough.
You're releasing me? Why?
Because my only other choice is to kill you. And I'd really rather not.
So I can lead you to the Jedi base.
We already know where the Jedi base is. We'll be jumping to Shadow Mayada as soon as we break free from your daughter's fleet. You'll be free to go anywhere you wish, as long as you don't allow yourself to be captured again.
This is about the Nano Killer, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, it is. I'm afraid the mobs are rather keen on using it against Tenelka.
You're not as clever as you think you are, Jason.
Oh, you really want to do that?
I'd rather die than fall for your ploy.
You might just get that wish.
I was afraid you'd say that. And death is certainly an option.
Just like the slogan for Rice Krispie Treat, snap, crackle, and pop. God damn.
Orlov, this is Caedus. I'm afraid Princess Sora won't be joining his crew aboard the Beam Racer. Tell them they'll have to depart
Sort
without
of caught the case of death. Definitely caught the case of snapping the neck and cashing checks.
Then you have to blow the ship in her berth. And void the hangar when it's done. The Nano Killer's of the utmost priority. We can't afford to take any chances with this.
Captain, I beg your pardon.
Why is this level so vacant? Is the ship in danger?
This level's been cleared. Lord Caedus is bringing another body down himself personally. I'm not aware of any danger to the ship.
Thank you.
Is that supposed to be C-3PO?
Your attention. All prison hold surveillance and communication systems have been restored. Maintain lockdown level 2. We will be jumping to final objective in 5 minutes. Repeat, 5 minutes. This will be your final announcement.
I'm pretty sure he sensed her.
Captain.
Bothans have infiltrated the ship.
Now, to anybody that's really into more of the lore, I don't remember the part about him ever having his hand removed. Did that actually happen in there? And did he ever get like a prosthetic arm, or how did that work out?
No.
Oh, damn.
Hold up. Place a hold on all launches from the Anakin Solo immediately. And find out if you've launched any missile boats recently, especially any carrying remnant forces.
Sir,
Tell me.
a missile boat just launched, sir. We had to wait for it to clear the containment field before we blew the beam racer. A remnant colonel saw them off. Shall I have a recall order issued?
They won't obey. The Moffs have betrayed me. Have my stealth X prep for immediate... Jaina?
That's a hell of a sibling welcome. You stabbed right in the kidney. Oh, yeah, that's what. Man, she almost got diced up by that, and he could Yeah. Whew.
Jaina, you need to get out of my way. I'm trying to save Tenokon and Alana.
Sure you are, just like you saved his soldier.
I sort of would have made the same choice. In fact, he did. Jaina, we don't have time for this.
So die already!
How?
You're in danger. Take Alana. Run.
That was straight fire. Like, honestly, this may sound messed up, and I don't mean to disrespect any Star Wars fans out there, but I will take that over what has been introduced to us in the past 4 or 5 years. I've read some of the novels in and out, and I don't know all the details, so that's what made me ask you guys to let me know. Did Kaitis actually lose his hand, or how's that? I know in the novel, though, that his sister did end up killing him later. I remember it was referenced by Luke that Kaitis was getting as strong and actually was on par on the level of Vader, which was no easy feat. And for a lot of people that thought Vader, while granted as far as like his potential was reduced, but he still outdid himself to the point where even Darth Sidious was still afraid of him and made sure to put the different handicaps and everything else that was on him so that he could make him submit. At this point, and if I'm not mistaken too, this is where Abeloth will start to kick in at, because it was due to the disturbance and the fluctuations in the Force, because with Abeloth, she responds basically to the fluctuations in the Force, and that actually can weaken and tamper her hold, or where her stronghold is, which allows her to escape every so many centuries. But since Anakin, Luke, and them have fought and killed both the brother and sister on that planet, that sat there and actually opened up a chain of events that soon will lead to what would have came next. Like, honestly, I don't know if they have any more of the fan films of this, but this was beautifully done. Everything was down to the detail, from the background to the characters. Honestly, I like this version of Han Solo's son, or Jane Solo. I like that better done. That was way better done than anything else I've ever seen. Kylo Ren, it was just like a whiny, like, and of course you see the anger and the outburst with Kaitis as well, but it was still it was still done so well, and I liked how they did this. The fight coordination, everything else was on point. Even when they was pretty much battle worn, I liked every bit of that. That was good and done down to the T. Seriously, Chris, shouts out to you for this. I really do appreciate this treat. I hope to everybody else that you guys enjoyed this as well. Let me know what you think, and let me know what you guys thought of the extended version of the novels, as far as the extended universe of Star Wars. Do you guys actually like the newer versions of the Star Wars, or do you prefer the old novels? What were you guys' thoughts? And just one last little note, because I know it's like, what was it? A few people were talking about this, and it's kind of like with the writers, with the companies that own these movies. There was even an article I remember where they were talking about, like, with the She-Hulk, and how the writers purposely wrote it bad, like the story bad, just to hit fans. And they were saying things like, well, a lot of the fans were like, chauvinist, all these things, when it was like, everybody wanted to see She-Hulk for what she could potentially do, for what she could join with the Avengers, but it was written purposely to bomb bad. The same thing could even be said with, I think a lot of it is like just money, and just, it's just like a big scam. I don't think that they really put a lot of thought in this, and then they're actually hiring sometimes people, writers, who have no knowledge of this, and they're just there for just a little, just a little check. There was even that talk about, like, with Henry Cavill and The Witcher, and ironically, the writers that were sitting there were actually laughing and making fun of the story that was already pre-written, or the way it was supposed to have been made. And it's like, why the heck are you? Why would you be part of this if you're not going to be invested? I would want, like, honestly, like, even like with the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, I feel like that was done so well to a point where I felt George Lucas's touch in the series. Pause on that. But, like, I felt in a sense like his will was a part of that it was still him there. I think, and then there was actually talk about the cast and everybody that was there. These were fans from all the way back in the day, even from like the prequels and later on the sequels. So everybody like got along, and it was like everybody was it just meshed well, versus just getting a bunch of people in just for like monies and stats and doing this, and it's like, but you're getting trash. It's quality, not quantity. So it's like, yeah, you're getting this group of people, but like, how many people are really tune with what it is that they're doing, how many people enjoy the franchise. These fan films is living proof of people who really are fans of, you know, the novels, a fan of the story as a whole, the extended and expanded universe, and are actually putting that time and effort to make this look as good and to be as good as it is compared to half the stuff that we've seen out there today. Minus Mandalorian and a few others. I just wasn't a big fan. When I saw Force Awaken, it was kind of one of those like, okay, it was the big, you know, everybody was amped up and ready to say, oh, we've been waiting for this for years. And I really thought we was really about to get the Star Wars that we deserved. And it was just like, I don't know, it just didn't do it for me. After the first one, it was cool seeing it. But then it was like the second one with the Rise of Skywalker, Last Jedi. It just didn't do it for me. I ended up just honestly just watching some of the clips and watching the rough bits and pieces of it online. I didn't really care to invest as much into this, but all in all, this was really good. This was really a good masterpiece. I'm glad this came along the plate. Let me know too, guys, what you thought about She-Hulk and how you felt about that segment and them just purposely doing this just to purposely ruin potentially a good story. To how y'all felt about, you know, the Star Wars franchise for the Disney. What did you guys think? Do you think that they made it good? Do you think they ruined it? Let me know what you guys think, guys. I really do appreciate y'all, and thank you once again for these suggestions. Please, guys, keep them flowing, keep them coming. Let's get it to everybody. It's your boy Heems Cast Gamer signing out. I'll see you guys soon with more content to everybody out there. Peace. Till the next video.